everyone, welcome to another edition of Hope at Home. Today we're going to be talking about how to talk to kids about going back to school after school closures from the pandemic. So let's get going. Okay, I don't know about you, but last week the back to school catalog started coming in the mail, and my 10-year-old looked at me and said, "Are we even going back to school?" And that got me thinking, I bet a lot of people are having these conversations, and I bet a lot of people are not sure how to talk to their kids about possibly maybe going back to school. Here in the state of Minnesota, they've said somewhere around July 27th, they're going to start talking about what that's going to look like. So here's some things that you can do if this comes up at your house. First and foremost, above all, it's okay to say, "I don't know." It's okay to say, right now we don't know what that looks like. We don't know what school is going to look like, but just know that I'm going to keep you safe. The next thing is to start talking. So ask them, are they scared or nervous about going back to school? Let them know it's natural to feel anxious about something like this. Ask them questions about what it is that they're worried about. It could be something simple like, "I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a backpack," or "I don't know if I'm going to be able to see my friends." All of those things, when you start to ask them questions about what they're afraid of, can help break down those fears and can help you talk about them and make them feel a little better. Next thing you want to do is to reassure them that things are going to be okay, and that you will be keeping them safe and that their school will be keeping them safe. Then you want to remind them of the positives, things about that going back to school are going to mean for them, things that they like at school they're going to be able to see again. Keep those positives in mind, especially if they're concerned about going back to school. Let them know that when the plans are announced for your school, when your district announces what's going to happen, that you will go over it with them. Then sort of take some time, look at the details of what your school is proposing or is saying is going to happen, and then go over the details with your kids. It's okay for them to know ahead of time, and it may make them feel better to know before school starts what school is going to look like. Let them know that plans could change. We might have to go back to everybody's sheltering in place at home. Just because this is how it looks now doesn't mean that this is how it's going to continue to look. It also may change for the better, and schools may open up more, and plans may change during the year, and they may see what they're used to regular school looking like. Then if your kids are having problems with lack of connection with their friends, safe and monitored use of certain apps like Zoom or House Party or Kids Messenger can really, really help them in a safe, physically distanced way to stay connected to their peers. Just make sure that it's something that you're monitoring and that it's appropriate for your child's age. So check in with yourself first and foremost. How are you feeling about all of this? It's important for you to address your feelings about it because parents' feelings trickle down to their kids. So first check in with yourself and see how you're feeling and sort of handle your feelings about it, and then make sure to have regular check-ins with your kids. And lastly, grace. Make sure to give yourself and your kids grace. This is a really stressful and anxious time. Actually, going back to school under normal circumstances can be stressful and anxious, but school looking completely different than it has in the past can be really stressful for parents and kids. So give yourself grace. Know that sometimes behaviors that you don't like are a result of stress and anxiety, and sometimes just addressing that can help. I hope that this information has been helpful to you. I hope that you have a good rest of the summer, and I hope that you have hope for the new year. Thanks for watching.